Hi there, students. A crane. And as a verb, to crane as well. Okay, a crane is a tall machine, a tall structure with a horizontal part which you use to lift and move heavy objects. So if you see a construction site where they're building a tower block, normally they will have one or two cranes. Or in a port where they have to load and unload ships, there are cranes that they send down a cable and it picks something up and it lifts it and it moves it and it puts it down. This is a crane. There is a crane to lift containers off ships. Now also a crane can be a bird. It's like a stork. It's a long tall bird with a long neck and thin legs. Yeah, it's normally white with maybe a little bit of dark tail, but it's maybe a meter tall, and this is a crane. It's like a stork, yeah, the one that's brings the babies. Yeah, it's a tall bird with long thin legs and a long neck is a crane. And then we have the verb to crane. You crane your neck. He craned forward is to stretch your neck in order to look at something. And if you actually look at the crane, the bird, it's got a very long neck and it can twist its neck into all sorts of places to see all around. It can look behind it even. So I was craning my neck in order to get a glimpse of the royal family going past. Okay, so a crane, it's this machine with a long part and then a movable part which has wires and can pick things up and move heavy objects. A crane, a large bird, a large water bird which has got long legs and a long neck and a long beak as well. And then to crane your neck, particularly to crane your neck, to stretch in order to look at something, to get a look at something. Okay, so crane, a crane, a bird from the Greedy family, large bird with long legs. And then a crane, a mechanical device. It's like an iron arm which lifts things up, and this is a crane. And then to crane your neck, to extend your neck, to move your neck around, to raise and lower, and that's the idea of to crane. Okay, so a crane, this bird, a crane, a machine for hoisting and moving heavy objects by using cables, and then you've got a movable bit that you can move them around. They use cranes to load and unload container ships. And then to crane your neck, to stretch your neck, to get a better view. Yeah, to strain or stretch your neck, and it's particularly with to crane your neck, to crane one's neck. He was craning his neck so that he could get a better view of what was happening. Yeah, he craned his neck in order to see round the corner. It's like stretching your neck to do it. Okay, so a crane, a tool machine for moving heavy objects. Yeah, very often, yeah, it extends and then you can lift things up with it. It's like a derrick or a winch or a hoist. To crane, to stretch out your neck or your body in order to see something. And then a crane, a tall, long-legged birds. Okay, so crane. Let's see, formality. I think all of these I'm going to give a 5 in formality. To crane your neck, yeah, it's a nice verb, but it's not particularly formal. 5 in formality, use absolutely anywhere. And then as to origin, all of these words come from an Old English word, cran, talking about a crane, which is the bird. Proto-Germanic, crano, a crane. And that itself comes from Proto-Indo-European "geh," to cry hoarsely. That probably sounds a bit like the cranes themselves. So anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Crane.